Dookie. Kia ora koutou. Hey, how are you? I'm Ben from Kiwi News Briefs, and talofa lava malo soifua for Samoan language week here in New Zealand. Actually, first up, I'm BENO, and in local news, it has been said for years and decades that the local councils are complaining that the Wellington people government are in charge of whether there is alcohol licensed premises selling alcohol, vapes and cigarettes in low social economic areas. And it is actually, we found out from legal studies this week that it is local councils who have the mandate and have had such power since 2012. So go figure about their complaints about central government. It is actual local councillors who do not change the number of shops or types of shops in their local areas. And also the Poor St John's Ambulance charity, who actually are the last resort for sending a person to hospital. They are begging the government to bail them out because they don't have the funding, they don't have the resources, and they are understaffed. Bowling Ball Luxon says that he's not going to fund them because it's not good business sense. So people are dying because Luxon won't help out the St John's Ambulance. Okay, also there is the new selling of pseudoephedrine in pharmacies, because the new ACT government, David Seymour, has said that we can actually sell those in pharmacies, and unfortunately they haven't been sold in the last decade or so, and now pea makers and the drug which breaks up families and society are now going to have access to pseudoephedrine from pharmacies and do more raids on those people as well as the jeweler stores. Go figure, the government. Also, the department store that we all love, Smith & Co, is actually closing its doors in 2025. If you could afford an $85 to $150 Christmas hamper from them at Christmas, when most of us can only afford like $12 ones, then you would feel sorry for them. They have actually been a flagship in New Zealand and really have quality food and clothing. I've stopped off 4 times in my life there, and they have a really lovely Christmas setup for the whole of Auckland to see, and people come from all parts of the nation to actually see the Christmas department store set up, and they're closing next year because of the economic downturn. Also, and the Toitu Te Tiriti protests, which are saying that the government is actually fast-tracking racist bills through so that Māori are being rated as second rate. They are happening up and down the country today. So if you see any marches, just join in. Say, let's be fair to those people who were here before all of us came here. I mean, the Māori were here before anyone else. Indigenous people get the wrong end of the stick. And let's just support them, because you're being rich. You're making a business here, all of us, because people from the British colony actually overran them, took their lifestyle, took their land, stole their land, and now we're reaping the benefits. So let's just give them a fair go. And so we're going to sign off because it is Samoan language week. So I'm going to say tofa soifua, ia manuia le aso. And I'm going to go off and do some Siva ring. Siva is Samoa dancing.